Hello everyone, welcome to Smart Investing. So today this video is going to be the second video of the special dividend paying companies for July of this year in 2022. So this is a very short list. I only have 4 stocks. Apparently when I was doing my research I had a few more than that, but I couldn't find it on the app. So when I actually did look up the one or two of them, I tried different variations of names, and so they still just wouldn't come up. So this is all I have. So the first stock that we have here is VCIGF, and again, we're just gonna go over the special dividends that they pay out, and that's pretty much it. This is gonna be a very short video. So as we can see, VCIGF, so they are in the environmental services and equipment sector. And then the secondary sector, this is what I'm looking at here. So in the secondary sector, they are also in the professional and commercial services. So we're going to read a little bit about them real quick. So they're a glass company, obviously. But to go into more detail as what they do, it says they clean, crush, and sell waste glass to fiberglass manufacturing industry in the province of Alberta. So obviously that's Canada. The company operates a waste glass processing plant. So the company's plant gathers post-consumer waste glass from Canada, crushes it, removes contaminants, and sells the final product. Glass sand to manufacturers of fiberglass building insulation as furnace-ready cullet for use as raw material in their production facilities, and accept deposit system beverage container glass from Alberta, British Columbia, and Saskatchewan. I don't know where that is. So obviously they crush glass, then they turn that into fiberglass, which is, they use that a lot for insulation. But I'm guessing is that the only thing that they do just for fiberglass? Who knows? But yeah, it says they use it also right here for raw material. So I would think too that they would have used it, for cars as well, or even for windows and such. But I don't know. To each their own, I guess. So obviously, this company is not as diversified, and obviously, it's hard. Maybe it is hard to do that because this company is so small, and maybe they just don't have the cash to do it. Because it's easy to say, oh, you should be doing this and this and this, but easier said than done. So I understand. So in a way, this company, again, when you're starting a company, you have to specialize in one area and then grow from there. That's how growth companies are made. So anyways, I just wanted to look at the market cap real quick. So they're a $23 million company. It sucks to say this, but there are CEOs that are actually having a net worth more than a few of these companies, such as this one. It sucks, but that's the reality. We have CEOs that are worth more than actual companies individually, and maybe even worth more than several companies combined. It sucks to say that, but it's true. I think that shouldn't be the case. I don't think any individual should have a net worth more than a microcap company. That's just insane. But those are the times we live in. So anyhow, As you can see, they paid a special dividend of 8 cents here. And if we can see here, that's the start of 2022. In 2021, that's all they paid was special dividends. But in a way, I wouldn't per se call it special dividend because they paid quarterly, you know, as you can see here. And then to be honest, looking at the amounts, I mean, I get it. I know they're a very small cap company, but again, I think they should just stick to paying regular dividends. If they wanted to do it like that. So it looks like they are pretty consistent in paying regular dividends ever since 2017, no matter the amount. I wouldn't expect a really small cap company like this to pay increasing dividends, especially large amounts like that. So anyhow, this company is a consistent dividend paying company, but as for special dividends, I wouldn't count on this company paying consistently. So the next stock up that we have is WAKE, Wake. So that is Wake Forest. And again, for this last company, real quick, I would not add this to the watch list. And for that matter, honestly, I wouldn't add any. And then this one's a maybe. The reason I say that is because it's a OTC. I don't recommend OTC at all. Not at all. That's like automatically no to the watch list. Just because they're over the counter. They're just harder to manage. So yeah, the next stock up that we have is WAKE, Wake. We're going to read about what they do and then look at the special dividend. So company's a bank. You don't really see banks that pay special dividends. We'll read a little bit about them and see about that. So the bank offers consumer-related products as well as small businesses and not-for-profit organizations. The bank also offers internet banking services. The bank's personal banking services include checking. Okay, so the regular bank, the business banking services include checking and deposit products, online, internet banking, drive up. I don't see anything special. I mean, this is like a regular bank. So they give loans for homes. I mean, this is nothing special. I want to see what the market cap for this company is. So a $19 million company. So anyhow, this company here, so as we can see, in 2022, I know the date, it was in April, and that looks like a special dividend to me, I would say, because of the amount. As you can see here, everything was 10 cents previously. And so up until 2020, that's when they paid 9 cents. So it looks like they are paying rising dividends. And to me, honestly, I would count this one as a special dividend because of the amount. And again, as you can see, they've been paying quarterly dividends. And then apparently, I know they just paid a dividend here in July. But I did receive a notification that they were going to pay another special dividend. So again, I would count this one, the one in April, as a special dividend. I know that's not one for July, but it's still recent anyway. That's why I'm showing it. And then also, again, it's not certain, but there might be a chance that they will pay a special dividend again in the future because that was the notification that I received. So yes, even though they paid one in April, there may or may not be a special dividend in their next payment. So that was the notification that I received So if they don't, then oh well. If they do, then pretty cool. If they did. So we're gonna look at the next stock. Next stock is TRMLF Tourmaline Oil. I can't remember if I did this one in the previous video, but we'll look at it again. So we have here a special dividend in 2022. They paid, this is Canadian, so they paid $1.25. And as we can see here, they paid a regular dividend in the same day in January for $1.25. And then the regular dividend, it looks like, I mean, looking at the history, it looks like it was a growing dividend. And so the one in January, these were high payments. So then also the one in May was also a high payment. This one seems like the regular payment, the one in March for 20 cents. Because if we follow all the way down to 2020, we see here 12 cents, 12 cents, 16, 16, 17. Then a special dividend, which was good. Then we go to 18. And then you would think around 19 or 20 is the next one. And it wasn't until March was the 20-cent payment. And so we have here a big special dividend in January. So it looks like they've been doing pretty good this year just from the payments alone. So we have one big payment, three big payments already. So then as we can see here also, so we had one big payment for the special, another big payment here, another big payment in May, and then in July, I also received a notification for this company that they were gonna, I forgot the amount, but they apparently were gonna pay a special dividend coming up. So again, for this one, the payment in May, I would count that as a special dividend payment. Again, just because of the amount. This one too, and this one too. I mean, even though this one says regular dividend, again, just because of the amount compared to the regular payments, I'll count that as a special dividend for the ones in January. I will count this one as a regular. I will count this one as a special. And then I will count this one as a regular for the one in June. So it looks like the company's doing pretty good. That's all I want to say. So apparently this company has paid out more than $3 already for this year. And the year's not over. So we'll see how this company pays out. So next stock up that I have is EQNR, and this is the last one. So this company is a $124 billion company. Okay, that's pretty big for any country of that size. That's a really big amount for market cap. So we have here, I want to see if they have any splits, and then we'll read a little bit about them too. So 2022, looks like they paid 18 cents for the regular dividend. And then rising dividend, it looks like that's the trend that they're doing. So let me see. In 2020, they paid 26 cents. And that was the year we had a minor setback, the minor recession, as I like to call it. And then in May, they did still pay a rising dividend in 2020 of 27 cents. And then it looks like they made a cut the second half of that year in 2020. So they started to pay 9 cents. But again, towards the end of 2020, it ended with 9 cents, and then they started to increase again in the years after that. So 2021, they started to increase pretty quick as well. So as we can see here, in 2021, started from 11 cents, ended up at 18 cents. Then in 2022, starting to pay 18 cents, working their way up again to pretty much, they're working their way up to the 5 cents that they had, 26 cents actually, that they had in 2020. So they're working pretty hard on that. So as we can see, they're definitely paying strong raising dividends, trying to play catch up, I guess. And then for the special dividend in 2022, they paid a special dividend of 20 cents and a regular dividend of 20 cents. So to be honest, that special dividend actually pretty much makes up a lot for all the years for 2020 and the second half of the year. So it actually makes up for 2020, but it doesn't make up for 2021. If they do pay another special dividend, maybe they will, maybe they won't, then they'll actually make up for all the years in 2021. So the reason I say they make up for it, because if you add up another 20 cents of the special dividend, and let's say you add an extra 4 cents, so add up to actually 5 cents, because it's 4 quarters, sorry. So we have 5 cents each quarter. If you were to add that on to the regular dividend payment, you're playing catch up pretty much. You're catching up to the previous dividend. I mean, I know it's not as high as it should be, but still, you're adding on to the regular dividend. And you're trying to pay as much as you can, or you're trying to play catch up, is what I'm seeing. So in a way, that's a good thing. I hope the company's doing better. And if they do pay a special dividend, the more power to them. Let's see what this company does. So this company is in Norway. Let's see. So they are into the integrated oil and gas, as we can see here. So it is an energy-based company involved in gas and exploration and production. So it says the segments include development and production international, marketing, midstream and processing, and others. I'm reading towards the bottom, and that's it. So what I'm reading and understanding is that they have pretty much pipelines that run, or they own, across various countries, or maybe have licensing or rights to pipelines. And they're also into the drilling business as well, because obviously they need the production. But let me see if because then it says here it manages companies' upstream activities. Yes, so they do have. It doesn't say what countries or anything, even though I guess you have to look at a company website. So if it's integrated, I would say, or even if they didn't have it in just more than 2 countries, I would say that whatever countries they have the businesses in, they're doing fairly well, I guess. If they're a $124 billion company. So there you have it. This company is a special dividend paying company. As far as a watch list, honestly, I don't know. oil and gas has been pretty hot this year. It looks like they're paying rising dividends, and they paid a special dividend of 20 cents. So they haven't had any splits. So it doesn't hurt to add companies to a watch list just to see how they're doing and what they're doing. I guess you can add this to the watch list. I would say yes. And that's it. That's all I have for you guys. So those 4 companies. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one.